Hey everyone, J-Ro here, back with another Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis video. Today I am bringing you a solo crash clear and guide for the new crash battle for Eligor. So, first let's find out what Eligor is all about. Let's go into his info here. His weakness is to ice. His resistance is to lightning. He is immune to poison, darkness, silence, stun, fatigue, fog, physical attack, and magic attack down. Uses powerful lightning element physical and magical abilities. Uses many lightning element physical abilities during fourth gauge. Thunder Zone. Inflicts physical defense down with trample. Inflicts ice potency down with lightning rend. And increases on physical attack with every use. Provoke is useful to protect allies as enemies has many powerful single attacks. Alright. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you a kind of quick rundown of how the battle goes. In the very beginning, Eligor is going to cast Doom. So, you're already immediately put onto a time clock. Okay, shortly after that, he will go into Lightning Rend, charging up Javelin Bolts. Then he will go into Lightning Rod, which will conjure the fourth gauge Thunder Zone. During that, like in the description here says, he will do Trample, Impale, and Crush, which will lower physical defense, physical magic attack, physical attack, basically all your defenses, all your attacks are gonna get reduced down pretty high, actually extra high. So, and it does target your highest physical attack character normally, unless you're using somebody with Provoke. So once you get the fourth gauge for Thunder Zone down, he goes into Fading Charge, which stuns him for a slight few seconds, which then allows you to do damage. After he comes out of that stun, he will summon two Phantoms. These Phantoms will target whoever has, the first one will target the first person with the highest magic attack, the other one will target the second highest magic attack character on your team, and silence them. So you would want to use Provoke here as well to mitigate who is getting targeted with silence. The whole while this is going on, he's charging up Piercing Storm, which is targeting the highest physical attack person on your team. Okay? So, and doing damage to that person at the same time. Once that bar is fully charged, he does the Piercing Storm attack. There's a small time frame to maybe heal a little bit, and then he does 5 consecutive twin javelins on your highest physical attack person, or the person with Provoke. Then next up after that, you have a small spot. I assume this is where normally Doom would be cast. It seems like we're at a reset point at this point. And he goes back in and recharges Lightning Rod. And at that point was when I actually defeated him. So let's get into the builds that allowed me to complete the clear. Alright, so let's start off with our healer here. We got Aerith. I had Aerith rocking her Bahamut's robe for boost attack all allies and Bahamut's protection. In the main hand, I'm running Terra's Rod. This will give us our ice resist down. It gives her boost HP and buff debuff extension. The reason this one is in the main hand over my second hand, which is the Kimura wand, which is our physical attack up and magic defense up, it has also HP and buff debuff extension. Like I said before, the reason I have Terra's Rod in the main hand is because the HP is higher in the main hand for Terra's Rod over Kimura's wand. Okay. So secondary weapon here, not secondary, but ultimate weapon, we have the Princess Guard here for heal and the Regan boost. For our sub equips, we have the guild weapon headphones, which gives us magic defense all allies. We have the guard stick here for boost heal. And then we have the bramble spine here for heal and magic defense. Alright. For her materia, you do need, of course, the cure here for this is her AoE cure. It's a heal stat stick and magic defense. We have a run blow here, which is a heal stat stick. And I brought a Essence of Silence along. And this one is literally here just for the Essence of Silence. Then we have for her Limit Break, Breath of the Earth, which will really help with removing the physical and magical defense downs that this boss puts on you. Alright, so with this, our abilities come out to be boost HP level 9, boost magic defense level 3, boost heal level 8, boost buff debuff extension level 7. With this, her stats come out to be 19.2k HP, 159 physical defense, 253 magic defense, and 5,100 heal. Okay. So now let's take a look at Angeal. Angeal, I have him rocking his honorable training guard with boost defense all allies. That's what it's there for. Even though it's a water blade arcanum, that doesn't matter here. Alright, in his main hand, I put the Steel Ward Integrity, which is boost HP, buff debuff extension. It's here because in the main hand because I wanted the extra HP to increase the amount of the Veil Shield that he'll be having. Okay. Next up, we have Tranquility here. It's for boost physical attack all allies. This also provides us with our Provoke and our Veil. Then next up, I have him with his ultimate type 90 longsword. It's here with boost physical defense and magic defense. So great for this battle because the enemy does both. For sub weapons, I have the guild weapon Rocket Punch for physical defense all allies. I have the umbrella, which gives him lightning resist and magic defense all allies. And then I have the Leviathan Buster here for lightning resist and HP. For materia, we have a stat stick here for physical and magical defense. Right here we have a magic defense stat stick. And right here we have a physical defense stat stick. For his limit break, I chose Odd Asta. So it can give the veil to a 22% veil to the entire team. Okay. With this, our abilities come out to be boost HP level 8, physical defense level 3, boost magic defense level 3, and lightning resist is level 5, and buff debuff extension is level 4. With this, his stats come out to be 17.6k HP, 5.2k physical attack, 3.4k magic attack, physical defense 256, magic defense 274. Alright. And last but not least, my main DPS, well, my only DPS in this case, Cloud. We have him rocking the Saber Style, which is physical attack, Frostblade Arcanum. In the main hand, we have Extreme Saber for physical attack on allies and Ice Potency. Here are the brands that are on it. In the secondary hand, we have his Lock Sword, which will allow me to increase his ice damage mid-tier. It gives me boost attack and ability potency of our abilities. Then for his ultimate weapon, I have the Ultimate Buster Sword for boost ability potency, boost physical defense. For his sub-equips, I have the Pressure Ridge for physical attack and ice potency. I have the Ceremonial Sword Z for physical attack and physical ability potency. And I have the Glavenus Sword for boost HP, physical ability potency. Now, as you know, Glavenus can always be changed out for Twinkling Star, or if you have the other limited weapon, Amorous Claws, you could probably even also change this out for Mad Minute as well. Okay, so Materia comes to be a physical attack stat stick here. We have a physical attack and magic defense stat stick here. And I have a physical attack and magic defense stat stick here. And of course, because he's the ice DPS, he is rocking the Shiva summon. With this, his R abilities does come out to be boost HP level 4, boost physical attack level 7, boost physical defense level 3, boost attack level 3, boost ice potency level 7, boost ability potency level 6, boost physical ability potency level 5. And with this, his stats come out to be 14.1k HP, 10.6k physical attack, 3.5 magic attack, physical defense 172, magic defense 208. Alright. So, pretty strong team. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the battle. Alright, let's take down Eligor here. Alright, so for starters, he's casting Doom on us. So we're going to start off, we're going to get the Provoking Veil up on Angeal. Cloud going to go ahead and boost his ice damage, while Aerith does Ceremonial Harmony to get our magic defense up and give Cloud his physical attack boost. Alright, we tank the Javelin bolts there, and now he's going to go into the phase where he brings up his Force Gauge with Lightning Rod. The Thunder Zone Force Gate. So now we just need to get that down. So first I'm going to go ahead and make sure that Veil is up. Aerith is going to debuff him on his Ice Resist so Cloud can get as much damage in as he possibly can. And the important thing here is to keep that Veil up, because this is allowing Angeal not to lose any of his buffs to his defense. So now that we got that bar down, we want to get ready. We want to keep doing damage for the moment, but we want to also raise his physical defense and magic defense of Angeal back up, as well as making sure he's healed. Alright, as you can see, he's brought out the Phantoms and put silence. One Phantom A put silence on Angeal, and Phantom B put silence on Angeal. This normally targets your two people with the highest magic attack. Now, also at the same time, Piercing Storm is going on, which is targeting Angeal. So we want to make sure to keep Angeal's magic defense up. That's why I keep spamming Ceremonial Harmony and the Smash and Splash, so he can keep the Veil and that Veil up. Alright, so he tanked it. And I'm going to use the summons here to get rid of both of these Phantoms, because they are a nuisance if you leave them up. Alright. And he's about half there. A little under half, actually. Alright. And then always remember, you got to have the DPS here because of the ticking time clock of Doom. Alright, so now here's the 5 consecutive Javelins. So you gotta have the magic defense up. I tanked 2. I went ahead and interrupted the 3rd and casted Breath of the Earth. I'm gonna actually interrupt again and cast Ad Astra as well. So that way Angeal has his Veil up and he has a full health bar. So he should be able to tank these last 2 hits with no problem. Especially since I switched to defense mode. Alright, there's one more. And that's it. Okay, and it looks like at this point we get ready to go back into a reset. Okay, and as you can see, I got him in red already. Okay, you can see he goes right back in the Lightning Rod, casting Thunder Zone. So I'm going to go ahead and get that worked back down. Went ahead and boosted Cloud's ice damage up and made sure that he had his physical attack buff. As you can see, that took more than half of his bar down. Another hit takes down the bar. Okay. That means he's gonna get stunned here. Alright. Making sure that ice resist is down and just steadily making sure the veil is up on Angeal. And as you can see, he summoned the phantoms. I almost have my summon gauge up. Alright. And that's the final blow. Alright, there we have it. Alright, and that is how we take down the Eligor's solo crash battle. So, some takeaways from this battle. You definitely do need an extremely strong ice DPS so you can be able to take down that force gauge, the Thunder Zone force gauge. So you can always look for alternatives in using physical ice Tifa. You can use magical ice Yuffie or magical ice Sephiroth. Okay. For healer alternatives, if you can't build Aerith, you could always look into Red 13 with Ivy Collar and Pilot's Collar. And for more magical based builds, you could look into using Barret with Micro Laser and the Acetron Cannon. As far as Angeal goes, I think he's a mainstay for this crash. So if you don't have Tranquility, you can look into using his other weapons that have Veil and Provoke built into them, which are separate, versus Tranquility, which has both of them together. Well, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video and found this guide useful. If you did, leave a like on the video, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis build videos and content such as this. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.